Halo guys semuanya, kita kembali lagi bersama Detektif Kirya Magnum Channel. Kita akan melanjutkan cerita dari Sherlock Holmes The Crimes and Punishment atau C&P. Nah guys semuanya, yang dimana pada episode sebelumnya itu kita telah melakukan suatu percobaan kimia terhadap kertas yang kita dapatkan dari Liam Hartley. Apa yang dia sembunyikan di sini dan hubungannya dengan Black Peter itu apa? Nah guys ya, kita coba lanjutkan dulu. Kita harus melakukan sesuatu di tempat Black Peter ini ya, atau rumahnya Black Peter. Oke. Mana dia? Mari kita coba. Ini kemarin sudah ya. Dan sekarang alangkah baiknya kita temui dulu keluarga dari Black Peter ya. Ini dia nih. Yuk. Aduh, salah lagi. Tuh, salah lagi. Yuk, mari kita tanyakan.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Oke. Tidak pasti ya. Oh, sebentar. Oke, terusan.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Lanjut.
Does the name Liam Hartley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Thank you, madam.
Nice. Yuk kita bongkar main pelesnya. Oke. Oh. Membentuk suatu link. Oke, petunjuk baru. Mana kita next? Ada sesuatu benda kata di sekitar cabin. Otomatis adakah, atau kita harus kembali ke Scotland Yard barangkali. Kita coba aja kali ya. Dan kalau cerita terlalu singkat, mohon maaf ya. Ayo, mungkin John Milligan tahu sesuatu mungkin mengenai hal ini.
doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
Are you sorry, are you sure?
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin
Selalu aja.
where Peter Carey was murdered.
Footprints?
Nah, selalu aja pas lagi interogasi kayak ini.
That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Okay.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Mari kita.
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
Oke, kita kembali ke Woodman Lee karena ada sesuatu yang disembunyikan di sana. Cepat juga. Yuk, kita ke ruangnya Woodman's Lee, tempat terbunuhnya Black Peter. Dan Black Peternya sudah nggak ada. Oke, yuk kita perhatiin. Di manakah ruang sembunyinya?
Locked.
Boleh saya minta kuncinya, Madam?
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Thank you, madam.
Oke.
Let's see what could be hidden here.
Oh, ini. Open. Mari
Let us see
kita
what is in this
open.
box. letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting.
Kalau guys mau baca, silakan di post, monggo. Karena Holmes bilang ada relationship, berarti ada cinta segitiga di sini. Oke, mari kita tanya ke Madam Carey.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Jangan berbohong.
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Oke, sorry ya, Madam, tapi untuk menemukan kebenaran aja. Oke. Petunjuk baru lagi. Belum. Oke, sisa beberapa clue. Kembali ke Baker Street. Apakah Wiggins telah menemukan orang yang kita cari, atau sailor kali ya?
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see. This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch. Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
Oke, petunjuk baru lagi mengenai Peter Carey atau Patrick Cairns, mungkin kru dari si Peter Carey.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Yap, kita tukar pakaian menjadi seorang pelaut.
Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch.
Cepet juga. Ini mirip dengan tempatnya Whitechapel ya di Holmes sebelumnya. Jadi gimana nih?
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
Fine. Yuk. Ready? Go. Oke. Kumpulkan kekuatan. Oke. Oke, hati-hati. Kuat juga nih si ikan kari.
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
Fine, let's go. Let's continue.
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
Okay. All your mark. Ready? Go. Okay.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink.
Ding.
You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
No job.
Why do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
Oh, sempat lupa. Observasi dulu guys. Oh, buat piring. Strong head. Oh iya, karena dia sering adu panco. Yellow nails. Sailor tattoo. Nice. Kalau feeling detektif di sini, berdasarkan episode sebelumnya, pelakunya adalah seorang harpooner juga.
A harpooner? Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I've sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger. We sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Apa dia tahu mengenai korban kita?
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumors about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar, violent too, swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant, and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
Apa itu?
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she'd foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
Who was he?
And who was he?
I don't know. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
Nobody knows and can talk to Black Peter.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course. Back in a second. I'm off to the Kazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
Alasannya bagus. Kita pura-pura ke toilet. Oke, feeling detektif. Dia pelaku utamanya nih. Sangat jelas. Apa misi kita hari ini? Hohoho. Aduh, ini licik sekali. Oke.
Here it is.
Yuk.
Have you got any tobacco? We've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like,
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
Oke, mari kita buka konklusi barunya. Patrick Gaines dan dompetnya alias inisial PC. Ini dia. Oke, sebelum kita rekonklusi, mari kita pindah dulu sebentar. Jelas banget, Patrick Gaines di sini adalah pelakunya. Oke. Ini akan menutup cerita hari ini. Gaines is guilty. Peter Carey adalah pembunuh. Peter Carey dibunuh oleh Patrick Gaines. Gaines adalah harpooner profesional. Tobacco pouchnya ditemukan di Carey cabin. Nah, dia mungkin coba kita cek dulu sebentar ya. Mana dia? Nah, berdasarkan clue-clue yang udah kita dapatkan, ini kan penjelasannya di tahun 1883 di sini. Nah, kita cek-cek, ada seorang petani, ada seorang anak yang ingin menemukan ayahnya kembali yang hilang. Nah, kalau dilihat di sini, senjata anda detektif dugaan akan terjadi. Kalau berdasarkan senjatanya itu kan harus seorang harpooner. Nah, kriteria 3 orang ini, yang ini 19 tahun kan nggak mungkin nih, dia physically weak secara fisik. Dan kalau Liam Hartley, Liam Hartley itu adalah seorang prajurit itu tidak mungkin megang harpun kecuali angkatan laut. Nah, satu-satunya yang memungkinkan ini adalah dia adalah experienced harpooner berpengalaman, tapi dan berhubungan dengan Black Peter. Oke, mari kita tutup konklusi hari ini dengan menahannya. Yes, tapi hati-hati, ada yang berbeda di sini.
If you wouldn't mind, Mr. Holmes, could you explain it to me?
As I informed you on our way here, Patrick Cairns is the murderer of Black Peter.
Why bring me here? Wouldn't it be better if we were out looking for him?
That would be futile, as he will be with us in approximately 12 seconds.
Oh, well, if this is your idea of humour...
No, I just heard the front door. Prepare yourself.
Good day, gentlemen. A young lad gave me a note from Captain Ahab. Am I at the right address?
Sebentar.
Is he here?
Indeed, it is the correct address. But in place of your captain, may I present to you Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard?
That means...
It means, my friend, that you are arrested for the murder of Black Peter.
What? What? A trap? You think you can take me?
Here now, we'll have none of that.
And I say that we will.
Oh bro, santai bro. Boom. Aduh. Hingga pukul. Lagi.
Are you all right? Are you able to stand?
Oh, my jaw. Gore. He took me by surprise, Mr. Holmes. Otherwise, he would have seen what I'm capable of. Oh.
Yes, he was lucky.
But you got him.
It was remarkably easy. He lost his balance after he struck you.
And you practice boxing, I know. You must have hit him hard. Our fellow is knocked out.
We should call for a police cab and then take you to the hospital.
Yes, well, no need for a hospital. I would prefer to keep this between us. You know.
Of course, Inspector. The case is closed.
Nah, nice. Kita telah menyelesaikan satu kasus yang memang cukup menarik di sini ya. Berbeda dengan The Devil is Doctor. Ya, meskipun memang itu tidak boleh ditiru ya. Tapi karena dia latar belakang seorang pelaut, jadi mungkin bisa dianggap wajar. Ya, you know lah. Karena dia memang cukup kuat untuk adu panco. Kita lanjutkan. Nah, oke. Dia adalah pembunuh berdarah dingin. Kamu memutuskan untuk membawa dia ke ranah hukum. Apa di sini? Oh, oke lah. Accept. Justice Seeker. Fine sih. Mari kita lihat dulu gambaran selanjutnya. Riddle on the rails. Mungkin ini akan berhubungan dengan kereta api. Kasusnya ya. Seperti apa? Dan ini cukup cepat juga loadingnya.
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is, the one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember.
Oke, sampai di sini dulu. Detektif nggak mau menyebarkannya lebih lanjut. Kita akan selesaikan atau melanjutkan ceritanya di next episode ya guys ya. Jangan lupa jika guys suka klik like yang banyak ya, dan share ke teman-teman lainnya. See you in the next video. Bye and ciao.